Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a holder of the Iraqi dinar or simply tracking global currency news, today is a monumental day. For years, the world has speculated, debated, and wondered about the future of the Iraqi dinar. Many have questioned whether a major revaluation would ever take place, and if so, when. Today, all those questions have finally been answered. A historic announcement has officially revealed that the long-anticipated revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is set to take place on September 11, 2025. This is no rumor, no speculation, and no casual prediction. This is a legally documented and formally published update that marks a defining moment for holders of this currency. Every investor, trader, and dinar enthusiast needs to pay attention because this could reshape the future financial landscape for Iraq and its global standing. The implications are massive, not just for local holders, but for international markets tracking this development closely. The announcement confirms that the Iraqi dinar is officially set for revaluation, a move that has been long awaited by investors and currency watchers worldwide. This update is significant because it comes directly from the highest legal authority in Iraq, making it legally binding and impossible to ignore. Unlike past rumors or speculative reports, this announcement carries concrete authority. The revaluation is being executed under a carefully designed legal framework to ensure transparency, stability, and investor confidence. In past years, the Iraqi dinar experienced significant volatility due to political uncertainty, multiple exchange rates, and fragmented monetary policies. This revaluation now represents a decisive shift in Iraq's economic policy and positions the dinar on a new path towards stability and international credibility. Experts believe this could be one of the most significant financial events of the decade for Middle Eastern currency markets. Historically, Iraq has operated with multiple exchange rates, creating confusion and inefficiency in trade, investment, and financial planning. This fragmented system allowed separate rates for government transactions, commercial activities, and black market trades. The upcoming revaluation introduces a unified managed float system. This means the dinar's value will now be influenced by market dynamics, but within a carefully monitored framework to prevent drastic fluctuations. The goal is to create a more transparent and reliable system, boosting both domestic and international investor confidence. For years, analysts have awaited this type of system, recognizing that unifying the exchange rates is essential for Iraq to fully integrate into the global economy. This is not just a financial update, it's a strategic move to strengthen Iraq's economic future. With the revaluation officially set for September 11, 2025, banks and financial institutions are now entering the final phase of preparation. Central bank-linked banks, as well as major foreign remittance institutions, have received formal clearance to implement the revaluation system at midnight on the specified date. This timing is deliberate and underscores the seriousness of the process. The precise execution ensures that the transition will be orderly, reducing risks of confusion or volatility in the early stages. Analysts believe this demonstrates Iraq's commitment to both its citizens and global investors. The legal and logistical measures in place make the move largely irreversible, signaling to the world that Iraq is fully committed to its financial modernization. One of the most critical aspects of the announcement involves the removal of dual exchange rates. The legal directive explicitly ends all previous multi-tiered or fragmented systems. This is crucial because it addresses a key issue that has historically undermined confidence in the dinar. A single, unified exchange rate allows for clear financial planning and strengthens trust in Iraq's currency markets. It also ensures that domestic and international financial transactions are aligned under the same legal framework. This approach is expected to reduce speculation, stabilize prices, and allow Iraq's currency to reflect its true economic strength. The legal language used in the directive emphasizes precision, ensuring that every financial transaction, domestic or international, is governed by the new system. The announcement has already sparked strong reactions among global financial experts. Many economists and analysts now view the revaluation as a turning point, transforming the Iraqi dinar from a speculative currency into a legitimate, legally recognized financial asset. Experts emphasize that this is more than just a symbolic update. It represents actionable policy that will be executed in a controlled and measurable way. International observers are closely watching Iraq's central bank for the next steps, expecting swift action to integrate the new rate across international trading platforms. This momentum has the potential to attract new foreign investment and strengthen Iraq's position in global trade networks. Preparations by banks are already underway to handle the high volume of transactions expected immediately after the revaluation goes live. Major financial institutions, including both domestic and international banks, are coordinating logistics to ensure smooth implementation. Systems are being recalibrated to handle real-time rate changes, appointment schedules are being finalized, and security protocols are being tightened. This meticulous planning reflects the seriousness of the event and ensures that holders of the dinar can exchange their currency safely and efficiently. Reports indicate that staff training and internal simulations have been completed, demonstrating that the banking system is fully prepared to execute this historic transition without disruption. In addition to financial logistics, contractual agreements for dinar exchanges are being carefully structured. Non-disclosure agreements (NDAs), tiered exchange contracts, and specific rate allocations are central to the process. Investors and holders must carefully review these agreements to understand their rights and obligations. These contractual terms are essential to manage the exchange effectively and prevent misuse or miscommunication. A smooth transition depends not only on banking readiness but also on individual preparation. Holders are urged to identify their nearest redemption centers, confirm their tier status, and prepare necessary documentation in advance. The sequence of events leading up to September 11th has been strategically organized. Tier 3 participants, including bondholders, veterans, and government-linked beneficiaries, began receiving settlements a few days prior. This ensures that liquidity circulates ahead of the general public rollout for Tier 4B holders. By sequencing these stages, Iraq's central bank is creating a financial environment that minimizes the risk of market shocks. Early liquidity for Tier 3 participants demonstrates that the system is operational and capable of handling significant transactional volumes. This preparation is a critical safeguard that boosts confidence across domestic and international financial communities. From a geopolitical perspective, this revaluation strengthens Iraq's position in the global economy. Integration with initiatives such as regional economic corridors and international trade agreements enhances the strategic importance of the dinar. By tying the currency to Iraq's resource base, including its oil production and foreign reserves, the revaluation signals that Iraq is serious about economic sovereignty. The move is not just financial, it's a strategic geopolitical statement that the country is ready to participate actively in global trade networks. This broader context emphasizes why global investors and currency watchers are taking the revaluation so seriously. Global currency platforms have already started adjusting in anticipation of the dinar revaluation. Some platforms have temporarily suspended real-time pricing to prevent speculative chaos, ensuring accurate data is available once the new rate is live. This suspension highlights the seriousness of the event and indicates that international markets are closely monitoring Iraq's currency. By preparing in advance, platforms are helping to maintain stability during a potentially turbulent financial period. Traders and investors are advised to bookmark reliable rate trackers and avoid rumors or unverified claims to navigate this critical window effectively. The potential impact of the revaluation extends beyond Iraq. Other currencies often discussed in revaluation circles may experience ripple effects. Countries with currencies that have historically struggled with volatility could observe market shifts and adjust accordingly. This domino effect highlights the global significance of Iraq's move and demonstrates how closely integrated financial markets have become. Analysts believe that the revaluation could serve as a model for other nations seeking to stabilize their own currencies. The world is watching closely, as Iraq's decision may influence future international monetary policies. As the launch date approaches, speculation about the dinar's new value has intensified. Conservative estimates suggest a debut rate similar to stable regional currencies, while moderate scenarios indicate a significant increase based on Iraq's oil reserves and foreign currency holdings. Aggressive projections, although less likely, show a very high initial rate that could attract long-term holders but potentially disrupt trade contracts. Most financial analysts agree that a moderate approach balances stability with immediate credibility, attracting investment without causing unnecessary market volatility. The revaluation also represents an opportunity for long-term financial planning for dinar holders. Beyond immediate liquidity, individuals can strategize for wealth growth, taxes, and asset protection. The first week after the exchange will be critical as participants navigate the transition and integrate new funds into their financial portfolios. Thoughtful planning during this period can ensure that sudden liquidity transforms into sustainable financial growth. Advisors recommend securing documentation, confirming appointments, and preparing for post-exchange steps in advance. In summary, September 11, 2025 marks a historic milestone for the Iraqi dinar. The announcement is legally binding, globally significant, and strategically orchestrated to ensure both stability and credibility. Banks, investors, and currency holders are now preparing for a transition that could reshape Iraq's financial future and regional economic dynamics. This revaluation represents years of coordinated planning, careful execution, and international collaboration, all designed to bring the Iraqi dinar to a new level of financial legitimacy and strength. The window for action is limited, with participants urged to act quickly to confirm appointments and finalize exchanges. The coordinated approach between banks, legal authorities, and international partners ensures that the process is structured and secure. For holders, preparation is key, including verifying tier status, securing notes, and reviewing contractual obligations. This structured approach is designed to maximize efficiency and minimize risk during the historic exchange period. Ultimately, this revaluation is not just about currency. It symbolizes Iraq's economic resilience, strategic planning, and readiness to integrate fully with the global financial system. By adopting a unified exchange rate, strengthening banking infrastructure, and coordinating international support, Iraq is taking a major step toward financial sovereignty and credibility. The Iraqi dinar is set to enter a new era, and holders now have the opportunity to participate in a historic financial milestone. As September 11th draws near, the message is clear: preparation, patience, and informed action will be the keys to navigating this monumental event successfully. With legal authority, banking infrastructure, and international oversight in place, the Iraqi dinar revaluation is poised to become one of the most significant currency events in modern history. The countdown has begun, and the world is watching as Iraq steps into a new financial chapter.